This is a Squier Bullet Telecaster, and it is, you know, a fairly cheap guitar. I think I haven't even checked the price. I'll put it up on the screen what it is. So I got it used. It's like a month old or something, and completely stock and almost unplayed. But I've made one adjustment to it, which is I've swapped out the tuners for much better ones, which are the Planet Waves locking tuners that cut off the excess string here, which made a huge difference. Other than that, the guitar is completely stock. It's got the pickups that come with it, whatever they're called, if they're called anything. But I have plans to modify it and put a Fender 52 Telecaster bridge pickup that I acquired from a friend. So I'm going to be testing that, and I will compare this to that one. So I'll make another video for that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to talk about the guitar quickly and go through some tones and talk about my experience with this cheap guitar. As you can hear, the clean tones they're okay. They're not amazing. The bridge pickup is fairly bright, and the neck pickup is a bit dull. It's not amazing. It's usable, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be swapping it out for something that is quite a lot brighter and probably has a bit more output, because it just feels a bit lifeless to me. What I've done so far to this guitar is I have set up the neck so that it's completely straight now. It was just slightly bowed, and now it's straight. And after that, I did the action, the adjustment of the height of the strings by setting this here. And the way I do it is just simply that I just lower the string so it's too low, so that every note, like, doesn't matter where I play it on the neck, it will be like buzzing like crazy. So then I raise it up slightly, and then I'll go through the neck and see if it's still buzzing. If it's fine all the way through, that's where I'm stopping, and I'll just leave it there. So that's just like the quality of the guitar. So depending on how level the frets are, that will show you how low the action will be. So a guitar that is this cheap, the frets are not perfect, so there are a few frets on the neck that are a little bit buzzing, but they will still ring out, so it's good enough for now. But I will probably go through a complete fret level soon. So I've set all the strings to a height that I feel is adequate and good. After that, I set the intonation of the strings, which is very simple. For if you can just like put up a decent tuner in your DAW, then you can have an accurate tuner that will show you every cent of the tuning. So you can go, just for example here, I would go to the neck pickup because it's more reliable in terms of a tuner. So you can just go do a harmonic on the 12th fret like that, and then you make sure that the fretted note, the same note, is the same, like exactly the same note. If you do that through all the strings, then it will play nicely, and you will have perfect intonation. No matter how you play the guitar, it will be perfect. Okay, now I'm going to go through a few slightly dirty tones. So I'm using my Axe FX Ultra here, and the patch that I'm using right now is just a JCM 800, and I've got a Tube Screamer 808 in front of it, just like pushing the level a bit with a little bit of drive, and it sounds something like this. And reverb, as you can hear. So the bridge pickup is decent. It's, like I said, it's bright. It's not too muddy, but it could be a little bit more clear in the low mids, I guess. So then if you go to the neck pickup, you'll hear how it's a bit dull. So the last thing I've done to the guitar so far is I've put a piece of foam here, which is a very common thing that you will see a lot of guitarists do, because a huge issue with this guitar is that these strings here will ring like crazy. You just barely play it and then you let go of the strings and it'll be like, it will just make this very annoying high-pitched harmonic type sound. So this is pretty much a necessity for this guitar. So I tend to just play it mostly in the bridge position right now because the neck pickup is just not really giving me what I want. So I'll still show you through this amp what it sounds like. What kind of chord is that even? Let's just imagine you're playing at the big stadium. That's the reverb of the location. The thing about this guitar is I feel that it's really good for heavy stuff, you know. So I've got this patch here which has a PV5150 and an octave pedal in front of it, so it will sound pretty chunky. Here we have a slightly nasty tone, I guess. It's an Uberschall and a SLO 100 with an octave in front, of course, to give it a nasty tone. This is another tone that I'm really fond of. It's what I've been making recently to kind of do the Every Time I Die modern tone, the stuff that they've been doing recently. So it sounds something like this. So in conclusion, at least for me, for now, is that this guitar is pretty good for the price. So if you want to get a telly and maybe upgrade a bit, then I think this guitar would be pretty good, because it's a simple guitar and you can upgrade easily and fairly affordably. So since I got it, I've been playing it a lot lately. I mean, I've been kind of, you know, taking it over these guitars here, over there it's like proper Fender and my custom Alpha and stuff. So not that it's better, it's just that it's just a different guitar. It's got a different feel. I hope you enjoyed this video, and so if you did, please subscribe and like. And I will be making more of these, so you know, if you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to put that in the section below. So yeah, see you in the next one.